Didn't you hear me? Give the money to my son. We're all family. What's wrong with letting my son have a little more? Sign it. All 3 family properties go to Chungse. And I don't get a single one? You're the older sister. Be reasonable. Your brother's about to have a baby. Exactly, sis. We really need the houses right now. The kid will need one for school later. You're capable. If you want a house, you can buy one yourself. You think that too? You think you should get all of them too? The houses belong to mom and dad. It's not my place to tell them how to divide them. Not your place, but you're happy to take all 3. Enough. Your brother is the son of the Shen family. We'll depend on him when we're old. Fine, give all 3 houses to my brother. Now that's how a big sister should act. But from now on, buying homes, upgrading, investments, cash flow, and the kids' school costs are all Chingzi's responsibility. You're really keeping score with your own family? He gets the houses. He gets the extra responsibilities too. Sounds fair to me. Fine, Shinjixia. Since you agreed, sign it. Sis, you're really signing? Isn't that why you called me back? Sis, thank you. Starting today, those 3 houses are yours. Don't use "we're family" to make me support your life anymore. Shinjixia, how can you say something so heartless? When property gets divided, I'm the daughter who's going to marry out anyway. But when you need money, suddenly I'm the big sister who has to help her brother. I can't get none of the benefits but all of the responsibility. Sis, don't say that out of anger. If you ever get into trouble, you'll still need your family. You're out there alone with no house and no one to rely on. How long can you stay tough? When you can't make it on your own, don't come back regretting this. Don't worry, even if I struggle someday, I won't come back for your 3 houses. Mom, she won't change her mind, will she? Change her mind about what? She's alone with no house or support. She won't stay tough for long. I'm not coming back. Once life teaches her a lesson, she'll come back. Mom told me to come back at 3 that afternoon to get my things. I showed up right on time. My clothes were stuffed into trash bags. My awards were piled on the floor. My sister-in-law stood in the middle of my room. She'd even measured where the crib would go. Sis, you don't live here anyway. Clearing it out early makes things easier for everyone. I crouched down and picked up a hair clip. Mom bought it for me in 3rd grade. My brother broke it. It's just a hair clip. Your brother didn't do it on purpose. For 32 years, I thought that hair clip was what hurt. Later, I realized what hurt was Mom always telling me to just let it go. Didn't you tell me to come back and get my stuff? So why have you already measured where the crib goes? Sis, don't get the wrong idea. I was just checking ahead of time. You don't live here anyway. Clearing it early makes things easier for everyone. These are my clothes. They're just old clothes. Take what you want and throw out the rest. You could have at least waited until I got back. Sis, Wanning is pregnant. Don't make a big deal over something so small. Emptying out my room is something small. Jixia, it's not that we don't love you. Stop being so sensitive. Okay, what's with that attitude? No arguing, no fighting, no talking back. Isn't that exactly what you wanted? Sis, I'll help you. You're still mad about the 3 houses? Yes, but it's not just about the houses. Then what else is it? Because I finally know for sure there's no place for me in this family. How can you say something so hurtful? Mom, what's more hurtful, my words or what all of you did? Family isn't a place for keeping score. I used to think that too. Now I know a place with no fairness isn't necessarily a home. Mom, why is she suddenly acting so tough? It won't last. One day she'll come begging her family for help. You're a daughter. What right do you have to ask for a house? I'll give my houses to whoever I want. People raise sons to care for them in old age. How dare you question my choice? You really think I'm after your 3 houses? Miss Shen, if you're paying in full, we can close in about a week if the owner cooperates. Something this big and you're not discussing it with your family? I earned the money. I make the decision. 135 square meters, 3 bedrooms, 2 living areas. Urgent sale, 3.98 million. With 30% down, I can calculate your monthly payment. How long if I pay in full? In full? Yes. If the title is clean and the owner cooperates, about a week. Ms. Shen, are you sure? I'm sure. You're buying a place all by yourself? Yes. And you're not discussing something this big with your family? It's my money, so it's my decision. Ms. Shen, pleasure doing business with you. Likewise. Dad, Mom said you looked upset when you left yesterday. You okay? I'm fine. Don't dwell on the room or the houses. You're capable. You'll do better than your brother anyway. What if I weren't capable? Sis, this guy is really honest. He makes $8,000 a month. Suwaning, I just signed a 3.98 million contract, paid in full, 135 square meters, and only my name is on it. Do I look like I need some nice guy making $8,000 a month to take care of me? If I couldn't afford a home, would you have given me one? Jixia, don't get stuck on this. Got it. Miss Shen, congratulations, you have a home now. Thank you. What is it? Sis, are you free tomorrow? I know a guy with a government job. He makes over $8,000 a month and he's honest. Why are you suddenly so interested in my love life? You're 32. You need someone around to take care of you. He's honestly a great match. Suwaning. What? When did I ever ask you to set me up? Ms. Shen, what's your monthly salary? What's yours? AE 500. Mine's a little higher. You should feel lucky I'm even interested in you. What? You're a washed-up widow, and you're still being picky on a blind date? Go screw yourself, you fat pig. When I saw you today, I thought I'd walked into a meat market. Meeting me today used up all the luck you'll ever have. Hello, Ms. Shen. I heard you're 32 and still working in tech. Yes. Tech isn't stable. You're getting older. You should find something easier and more secure. My sister is too career-focused. She hasn't even bought a home yet. When did I say I didn't own a home? So, Ms. Shen, what's your monthly salary? You're asking my income on our first meeting? We're just getting to know each other. Then how much do you make? 500. Permanent government position. What about a house? My parents own a 2-bedroom. After we marry, you can move in. Which room? My parents have the primary bedroom. We take the smaller one. Right? And then, you can quit your tech job. It'll be easier to have kids and take care of the family. Sis, look how far ahead he's thinking for you. He asked my age, income, job, and plans for kids, and that's thinking ahead. I ask about savings, debt, and ownership, and what? Ms. Shen, aren't you being a little too materialistic? I asked 3 things: savings, debt, and property ownership. And suddenly I'm materialistic? I'm thinking about our future. Your future is $8,500 a month in your parents' spare room. What future are you offering me? Your future means I leave my fully paid home and move into yours to be a free maid. Ms. Shen, aren't you being too materialistic? When you ask me, it's getting to know me. When I ask you, it's materialistic. I just think you don't need to be so aggressive in a relationship. Then why did you come meet me? Wanning said you're busy but earn well, you're honest, and you take care of the home after marriage. So I figured you were worth considering. That's how you describe me? Sis, he's doing this for your own good. You're 32. That rental of yours isn't a real home. Mr. Zhou, I can afford my own home. I can afford the down payment and the mortgage. My future was never in your parents' spare room. And Wanning, do you see me as clearance merchandise to ship off as someone else's maid? Dinner's on me. Thanks for reminding me that the home I build myself is stronger than anything any of you could give me. Sis, what do you mean? I tried to introduce you to someone, and you embarrassed me right in front of him. Did you have to humiliate me like that? Introduce me? You were evaluating me for someone else. Whether I can have kids, and whether I'll lower my head and serve his family. Su Wanning, were you finding me a husband or finding someone else a free maid? You don't have to make it sound so ugly. The truth is uglier. Don't think you're special just because you have a good job. Everyone needs a family eventually. How you live is your choice. Don't use your choice to put a price on me. Hello? Why did you drive that man away? Su Wanning tattled fast. She did it for your own good. You're 32. Are you really planning to stay alone forever? Why can't I live alone? Everyone needs a home eventually. That rental of yours isn't a home. I already have a home. How could you possibly have one? That's none of your business. We're your parents. If we don't worry about you, who will? Did you worry about me when you gave away all 3 houses? And stop arranging my marriage, too. Shenjixia, you've really gotten too big for your own good. Shenjixia, you're a 32-year-old woman. Why buy some fancy place? A cheap old apartment is enough. I didn't just buy a nice home. I bought a nice car, too. Registration and insurance are done. Would you like a quick rundown of the features? No, thank you. Okay. Shixia, tomorrow's my birthday. Come home for dinner. Okay. Wanting wants cake from that bakery. Pick one up on your way. Mom, it's your birthday. She's pregnant. If she wants it, just buy it. And dress nicely tomorrow. We're taking a family photo. Sis, I knew you'd get my favorite flavor. Mom, the massage chair gets delivered tomorrow. That thing is so expensive. You spent too much again. Hahaha. Chengzi is still the thoughtful one. Hahaha. This piece has fewer bones. Sis, renting by yourself forever isn't a solution. So, if you really want to buy, get a small studio. You only need somewhere to stay. Don't aim too high. A tiny studio is enough for me, but you need 3 school district properties? It's my birthday today. Shenjixia, do you have to bring that up? Don't push your luck. Forget it, let it go. Don't argue with Mom. She only favors me a little when she talks. Only when she talks? Sis, is this your car? Yeah. When did you buy it? How much? A few days ago. Over 400,000. You've always rented. Where'd you get the money for such an expensive car? I saved it. When I had no money, you thought I was useless. Now I have money, and somehow that's suspicious too. Mom, Sis bought a car. Over 400,000. Brand new, I saw it myself. Where did she get that kind of money? Maybe a bonus, maybe a loan. If she really had money, why didn't she say anything when we divided the houses? It's her own money. We're family. Why keep secrets? You don't think she already bought a house, do you? 182 square meters, 4 bedrooms, 2 living areas. Total, 8.16 million. How's the security? Private elevator access, owner-approved visitors, and direct garage access to your floor. Miss Chen, you already own 1 property. Is this one an investment? The West Side place is close to work and move-in ready. This one is for long-term living. Are you sure you want it? Send me the contract first. Can you send me the real estate lawyer you mentioned before? Gu Yanchen, you're buying another place? This one's for long-term living. Sis, what are you doing here? Looking at a house. East Lake number 1? Homes here cost 8 or 9 million. You're just looking, right? You already signed? None of your business. Sis, where is all this money coming from? Did I ask where the money for your 3 houses came from? Mom, I think Sis bought a place at East Lake number 1. Did you go to East Lake number 1 today? Su Wanning told you? Forget who told me. Where did the money come from? A regular employee suddenly buys a car and shops for a luxury home. Of course we're worried. You're not worried. You just can't believe I could live better than Chengzi. Chengzi has run into trouble. His company has a cash flow problem. How much does he need? Let him explain. Since you have extra money, help him bridge the gap. He just got 3 houses. Those are for his child's schooling and his future. His houses can't be touched. But my money can? Your brother and sister. Why keep score so closely? You kept score pretty clearly when you divided the houses. Shen Dixia, why can't you let the house issue go? I'm not holding on to it. You gave him every benefit, then turned around and asked me to take the risk. Sis, meet me at the cafe tomorrow at noon. I'll explain in person. Fine, go ahead. A project went wrong. The client is holding payment, and the suppliers are demanding theirs. How much? 2 million. What about your 3 houses? Sis, I can't touch them. 1 is our home, 1 earns rent, and 1 is for the kids' school. So all your houses have a purpose, but my money doesn't? It's just temporary, 6 months max. Once the project pays, I'll pay you right back. I lent you 200,000 to start your business, 80,000 for your wedding, and 20,000 for a new car. That's 300,000. Which part did you repay? We never used to keep track that closely. Because I kept giving in, not because you didn't owe me. Sis, I know I was wrong before, but the company really can't survive this time. Then sell one of the houses, or legally mortgage one with a clear title. No, those are mom and dad's life savings and the kids' future security. Your houses are security, but my money isn't. Why don't you sell your car first? You can take a cab to work. Shen Chengzai, your biggest problem isn't the money. Then what is it? You think that if you need something someone else owns, you're entitled to take it. Sis, I'm your own brother. You're my brother, not my creditor. How did the talk go? Jixia, just help as much as you can. Mom? He needs 2 million. Do you understand that? 2 million? How did it get that high? Why don't you ask how much those 3 houses are worth? We're not asking you for everything at once. We can't touch the houses. They're your brother's foundation. And me? I don't get a foundation? Jixia, you're a woman. Once you marry, you'll naturally have a home of your own. When houses were divided, I was the daughter who'd marry out. Now he needs money and I'm the sister who has to help. Wanning's about to give birth. Just think of it as helping the baby. This time it's the company. Next time is at school, a bigger house, and mortgage payments? Sis, you're really not going to help me? Refusing to cover your failed investment isn't abandoning you. Negotiate, cut costs, or sell assets. You're so cold now. You used to say I was too soft. Now I stop giving in and suddenly I'm cold. Dinner's on me. Don't ask me out again unless it's actually necessary. Brother and sister shouldn't keep score. If you can help, you should. If sis won't help, it's fine. We'll figure it out ourselves. Everyone stop pressuring her. You're pregnant. Don't get upset. She told everyone not to pressure me, yet every word still defended him. People really do change. Wasn't it my cousin's wedding today? Everyone was there. I used to fear relatives calling me selfish. Now I was done playing along. Jixia, your mother called me yesterday and cried all night. Is she okay physically? She's physically fine, just heartbroken. Your brother is struggling. As his sister, you should help a little. Auntie, do you know how much he needs? Well, then why don't you lend him 200,000 first? What? I don't have that kind of money. Neither do I. A car is a car. Cash is cash. Jixia, I speak bluntly. Don't take it personally. Then don't say it. I'm saying this for your own good. If you fall out with your family, who will stand up for you when you marry? You mean the family that never gave me a room or a house and now wants me to sell my car? Don't forget your mother worked hard to raise you. I never denied my duty to support my parents, but I didn't raise Shen Chengzi's company. Sis, don't be mad about what I said in the family chat yesterday. Which part? What? The part where you said I got successful and abandoned my brother, or that I made mom and dad lose sleep? Sis, it's our cousin's wedding. Don't cause a scene. I'm not. You were the ones discussing my life in the family chat. Sis, let's talk at home. I've already told you everything I needed to say. You just refuse to listen. Everyone, I won't take much time. I have 3 questions. If anything I say is wrong, correct me right here. First, on August 10th, my parents gave all 3 school district properties to my brother and made me sign away my share. Did anyone ask about me? If all 3 houses go to the sun, what happens to Zixia? Second, the very next day, my room was cleared out. Clothes in trash bags, books and awards on the floor because my sister-in-law wanted a nursery. Sis, you barely come home. We were just clearing it early. Clearing it early? Did that require stuffing my clothes into trash bags? Last question. Chungze's company needs $2 million. He won't sell or mortgage any of his 3 houses, but he wants me to sell my car to fund him. I only suggested it. I didn't force you. Your suggestion is that my car can be sold, but your houses can't be touched, right? I'll cover my fair share of medical costs and family duties. But Chungze's investments, mortgage, losses, and extra school costs are not mine. I won't sacrifice my life to pay for someone else's favoritism anymore. Do you have to embarrass this family in front of everyone? Mom, you've embarrassed me for 32 years. I'm only saying it out loud once. Cousin, congratulations to you both. I already left my gift at the reception table. I'd held this in for 32 years. Today, I finally let a little of it go. Just a little, but it was enough. After that wedding, the Shen family chat stayed silent for 2 days. On the 3rd night, no one in the Shen house slept. How could she say all that in front of everyone? She humiliated the whole Shen family. I didn't think sis would go that far. I only said a few things in the chat. Was that really necessary? Enough. What do you mean? You think this was our fault too? Wasn't it? She asked 3 questions that day. Which one of us could answer? When we gave Chungze the houses, did we ever ask what would happen to her? We bought those houses. We can give them to whoever we want. Yes, we bought the houses. But we also brought our daughter into this world. Dad, I never made sis give me anything. No, but every single time you accepted it. Dad, this doesn't help now. The company still has problems and the supplier is chasing us again. Then sell a house. Dad, we can't sell the houses. Why not? Those houses were just our gift to you. Isn't Zixia's car her security? Wasn't her money hard-earned too? Dad told me all this later. Page after page was about Shen Chengze. My life felt like something casually wedged in the margins. Dad, look. Okay, go ask your mom. She didn't lose heart because of 3 houses. She'd lost heart long before that. No, Zixia has always been the sensible one. She won't really hold this against us. That's exactly why we've taken her for granted all these years. Mom, the supplier called again. If we don't pay this week, they're taking legal action. Stop going to Zixia. You're an adult. You started the company. You signed the contracts. You deal with the consequences. Dad, you can't just abandon me. I'll help you figure something out, but not by making your sister sell her car or pressuring her again. Are you really giving up on Chungze? I'm not giving up on him. I just can't keep using Zixia to fill his holes. Miss Shen, your 10:30 meeting is ready. Let's go. Chungyu said you don't drink coffee. Please have a seat. He even remembered my little habits. You and your brother both have basic responsibilities toward your parents, but his business, housing plans, and children's expenses aren't yours to carry. I know that logically, but when family keeps bringing up blood ties, it's hard not to fall back into old habits. What if I only share my parents' medical expenses as agreed and stay out of my brother's personal affairs? Is your concern coming from you or from relatives calling you unfilial or saying you don't care about your brother? Probably both. Miss Shen, boundaries aren't coldness. Without boundaries, family ties slowly become heavy and suffocating. The words sounded simple. First, when discussing money or family responsibilities, keep written records and clarify likely disputes early to avoid resentment later. It simply meant I would stop endlessly sacrificing and giving in. Sorry, what I just said may not have been completely objective. Real emotions are what make us human. How much is the consultation? $3,700 total. Setting boundaries doesn't mean cutting off your family. It means moving yourself into a healthier, more reasonable place in the relationship. This time I didn't apologize or explain. Take care of yourself was ordinary and late, but I still stared at it for a long time. Ms. Shen, several people here say they're your family. A pregnant woman, another woman, and a man. Have them wait at the gate. They came faster than I expected. I wasn't afraid. I had rules, evidence, and a door that belonged to me. Shixia, how could you make us wait outside? You didn't tell me you were coming. Security is following procedure. What's the problem? Sis, mom's just worried. It's windy out here and I'm pregnant. Then you really shouldn't have come out here at night. They weren't here to apologize. They were here for money. Sis, I really have no choice. The supplier already sent a legal notice. When will the project pay? Why are they withholding it? Does the contract have breach clauses? Why are you interrogating him? Your brother came to ask for help, not to be questioned. Mom, he's asking for $2 million, not 200. Sis, you bought a car and you're looking at East Lake number 1. You clearly have options. How do you know I was looking at East Lake number 1? We were worried about you. So worried you followed me? You went back and told them I might have money. That's not what we meant. Just let us inside so we can talk. If this is about the 2 million, we can talk right here. Sis, I'll sign an IOU. We'll put the interest in writing. You've planned your future very carefully. What happens to mine after I sell my car and my home? You're still young, you can earn it back. Shen Chengzi, listen to what you just said. Do you even believe it yourself? Jixia, I'm begging you, just this once. Help your brother once. Mom, you've said just this once many times. I used to soften every time, but right now I'm just tired. Sell your West Side place. It's worth over 4 million. Give Chengzi 2 million first. That's an option. You live alone. You can rent for now and help with the emergency. I'm not selling this house. Why does one person need such a big house? To sleep, eat, read, and live my own life. You're recording this? Anything involving money, property, or Chengzi's company should be documented. Sis, you're treating us like outsiders. I'll do my duty as a daughter, but if you pressure me to sell my car or home again, talk to my lawyer. I used to be the one shut outside, now the door belongs to me. Sometimes answering the first sentence is all it takes to get dragged into an endless argument. Ms. Shen, you really want to sell the West Side place already. Prices are rising. We could list it at 4.3 million. Sell it quickly. Do you urgently need the cash? If not, why sell so soon? A real home should make me feel safe, not make me worry about who's outside every time I open the door. I'm moving somewhere else. This place cost over 8 million. I never would have dreamed of it before. The key is mine and the deed will carry my name. At the Shen dinner table, I always sat closest to the kitchen, ready to serve, clear dishes, or give up my seat. Here I choose my own place. Sis, I know you're home. I came to see you. What do you want? Get to the point. Sis, do you really have to be this guarded around me? You followed me and came here to pressure me into selling my house. Chengzi hasn't slept in days. Mom cries every day. Can't you do it for the baby's sake? No. The baby isn't mine. The project isn't mine. And the debt isn't mine. Then at least sell the house. Haven't you already listed it? How do you know? I heard from an agent. I wasn't trying to spy on you. She wasn't here to apologize. She was checking whether the money from my sale could end up in Chengzi's pocket. If you're really selling it, can't you lend Chengzi 2 million first? I am selling it, but the money isn't for Chengzi. I'm selling this house to leave my past behind, not fund your future. Su Wanning still came. Her scooter couldn't enter the complex, so she had to leave it outside. Hello, I'm the owner of Unit 282801. There's a woman at the entrance who may be looking for me. Don't worry, Ms. Shen. We'll verify it. If she doesn't have an appointment, don't let her in. My real new life began when I finally dared to close that door. What is it? I'm your mother. I'm not even allowed to ask where you live? If you're only asking whether I'm safe, I'm perfectly safe. Wanning says you live at East Lake number 1. Houses there are expensive, right? You didn't ask if I liked it or if I'd eaten. Your first question was still how much it cost. How much is not bad. Mom, why are you asking? If this is about money, I don't want to discuss it. Shen Jixia, are you really this guarded even with your own parents? Yes. Your brother and Wanning are at the gate. Let them in. Your dad and I are on our way. Several people claiming to be your parents and brother are getting agitated at the entrance. If they insist on entering, don't let them in. I'll come down. I didn't keep them downstairs because I feared them seeing my home. I just wouldn't let them barge in. Jixia, don't talk like that. We're family. Mom, I already said this last time. Don't show up without permission. Jixia, Dad just wanted to see where you live. Now you've seen it, I'm doing very well. You can go home. You live in an 8 million home while your own brother's company collapses. Is that reasonable? Over 8 million? Jixia, this place cost over 8 million? Where did you get the money? For months, they'd kept questioning whether I could possibly own any of this honestly. Sis, tell me the truth. Have you had money this whole time? If you want the truth, fine. But not at the door. Once you come upstairs, you can't pretend you don't know anymore. The whole apartment looked like a world that had never belonged to them. Change your shoes. Don't dirty the rug. Jixia, you really live here? Yes. Sis, how much did this place cost? 816 million. Paid in full? Yes. If you have this much money, why won't you help Chengzi? You asked that so naturally. Haven't you all wanted to know? Look for yourselves. The lottery? Yes. I won 70 million, 56 million after taxes. On August 10th, I bought a 20 yuan ticket downstairs from work and checked the winning numbers at noon. That same night, you called me home and said my brother needed the 3 houses because his baby was coming and daughters eventually marry out. You said putting the houses in Chengzi's name was best for the family. Jixia, I didn't know. I really didn't know you'd won the lottery. So what? If you knew, would you have given me a house or asked me to give my winnings to Chengzi? The next day, I claimed the prize and 56 million hit my account. My first reaction wasn't joy. It was disbelief at the irony. You knew none of those houses were mine. You watched my room get cleared, and when you needed money, you never considered using your own houses first. Sis, I admit I got used to it. Used to what? Mom and Dad favoring me. You giving in. Me using your things first. Someone always paved the way, cleaned up after me, and asked you for me. Sis, what good does saying all this do now? We admit we treated you badly, but Chengze is in real trouble. You have 56 million. 2 million is nothing to you. So familiar. They finally came full circle. Are you apologizing because you were wrong? Or because now I have money? Sis, how can you think that about us? Then don't give me a reason to. I won't use this money to plug Chengze's hole. Your investments are yours. Having money doesn't mean I must pay for your mistakes. Jixia, Mom is afraid you'll abandon us. Mom? No. You spent 32 years teaching me that I was never the first choice. Jixia, Dad is sorry. Dad, that apology came too late. So late I don't even know what to do with it anymore. I'd waited so long for this moment, but it didn't feel satisfying. There was no triumph, just a deep exhaustion. Sit as long as you want. I need some air. This is my home. Close the door when you leave. It wasn't that I didn't hurt. I'd simply cried all my tears long ago. That night, I stopped waiting for anyone's apology. 6 pages. Not many clauses, but everyone was clear. Things that once felt impossible to explain became simple once written down. This time, it wasn't a discussion. It was a notice. Good afternoon. I'm Gu Yanchen. Ms. Shen Jixia asked me to help formalize the boundaries of family responsibilities. Jixia, does family really need to go this far? Mrs. Zhou, the agreement isn't meant to create distance. It's meant to prevent unclear responsibilities and repeated harm. This time I wouldn't exhaust myself explaining everything alone. First, Ms. Shen Jixia will fulfill her legal duty to support her parents, including reasonable living, medical, and visitation support. That's only right. Second, Shen Chengzi and his spouse are responsible for his investments, business debts, household expenses, and their children's education. Attorney Gu, we can't ask the aunt for help with the child's education either. Voluntary gifts are fine. Pressuring or forcing her through family elders is not. Third, the 3 school district properties were gifted to Shen Chengze. All benefits and future responsibilities from that gift are unrelated to Shen Jixia. Mom, when you made me sign away my claim, none of you thought that was too distant. Continue. No one may go to another party's home, workplace, or residential entrance without consent to harass, block, or emotionally pressure them. That's exactly why it needs to be written down. I'm not protecting myself from family. I'm protecting myself from repeated boundary violations. Those are the main points. Please review them and raise any questions. Sis, I just want to ask, if I really hit rock bottom, would you still refuse to help? Does rock bottom mean after you've sold a house and tried to limit the losses or the first sign of trouble? I'll help in a true emergency if you take responsibility first. But if we sell a house, what about the child's schooling? When you took all 3 houses, did you ever ask what would happen to my future? Your child isn't the only person who needs one. I do too. Jixia, we can still support ourselves. Your mom and I have pensions and savings. We always plan to leave everything to Chengze, but we should carry our own share. Then revise this clause. Parental medical and care costs will be shared according to each side's ability. Okay, I looked at the pen. I remembered the papers from August 10th. I signed the same way then. That time I signed away my rights. This time I signed my boundaries. Will this make things easier for you now? At least clearer. Starting today, I hope everyone follows the agreement. Jixia, drive safe. Okay. Sis, I'll talk to a real estate agent tomorrow. I know that's your decision. Don't put your sister in that position again. The night air was chilly, but this time I didn't feel cold. I'd finally stepped back from the place where everyone kept taking from me. Dad. Jixia, I'm sorry. Have you been doing okay lately? Dad, let's get the responsibilities clear first. Okay, we'll make things clear first. Some relationships can't be fixed with one apology, but they can start healing when responsibilities stop getting mixed together. If you want a quick sale, you'll need to lower the price a little to get the money back faster. List it. Stop calling, she'll contact you. We always used to make her come back. This time, let her decide for herself. That night, Mom didn't call again. Neither did Shen Chengze. Mr. Shen, we need a clear repayment plan, not verbal promises. I've listed one property. I'll repay in installments according to this plan. Once the first payment arrives, we can temporarily pause further legal action. Before, I'd instantly ask if they had enough or needed help. Now, I only answered the facts. His company was finally no longer part of my schedule. But then what are we supposed to do? Sell a house, negotiate, repay the debt, and start by finding your own solution. I wanted to return these photos. I didn't pay enough attention before. I want to make up for it, though I may never fully be able to. Thank you. Next time, tell me ahead of time. If I'm free, I'll see you. I once waited so desperately to be seen. Now, whether they see me or not no longer defines who I am. This time, I put myself on the first page. I told you two you should properly meet. Still warm water? You both actually remembered. It's good to have friends who care. Now you finally don't have to carry everything alone. Not everyone who gets close wants something from you. A new life doesn't need fireworks. Sometimes it's just waking up without wondering who will ask you to give in today. That's enough.